Okay, in this video, we're going to look at membership portals. Now, there's a couple of ways that we do this. In fact, the entire customers area and the area you're in right now is the customer portal that we've set up for this product. And it's very easy to do. Like everything else we've done, it's all based on pages and one of our templates. In fact, the one you're seeing right now is actually the version of the Dark City one or Cinco. And it's very, very similar. In fact, this video also has elements of this one from Synchro as well, which is very, very powerful, very easy to set up. All you do is load in your layouts like we've mentioned. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to take the two home pages here. So we'll load up those home pages. In fact, I clicked too soon. Let's see. Okay, we've got both of them installed now. So what we're going to do is, just like we have here, you can set up your dashboard. We've got this one set up. We've got our menu across the top, our welcome video, some downloads and download links, kind of like we showed in the last video with a download page, but this goes a lot more. This is a training area. So we have our videos all set up for our training, and hey, we're good to go. We've got all sorts of different areas. You can see we've got menus set up. So here's how I do it. Now, a lot of the times when I'm setting up membership sites and portals, I have two different sites installed on the same server. I have two WordPresses. What I do is, on the front end, I have my sales. That's on my main domain. And then I have another folder which has another installation of WordPress called Members. And I separate the two. There's a couple of reasons for doing that. First of all, on the front end, I can then do very high-end caching, because when you have a members website, you can't really cache members data because, and I'll try and not go all geeky here, but you don't want caching of data because you end up with different members' information, seeing different things, and database caching and all the rest of it can cause a few problems. So what I do, and that's with normal hosts, you can do all sorts of other kind of technical things to avoid that, but in the simplest way to do it is just set up two websites. The front end website where you're doing your sales, you want maximum speed, you can cache the heck out of that. It won't affect what you don't cache in your members area. So that allows you to have the best of both worlds. The other cool thing is you can do stuff then on your members area that you don't want to do on your front end. Maybe, for example, you want to set up a forum. Well, forums take up power. You don't want that affecting the speed of loading a sales page or your lead pages or anything else. However, a members area might have a lot more code it needs, a lot more plugins to handle different things. Again, kind of increases the size. So again, that allows you to do a lot more with a lot less. So what we're going to do here is we have a entire setup. We're going to actually do it within the one website. So what we're going to do, instead of doing the two separated websites I just mentioned, we're going to go back to our original site and we're going to create a members area. Now, how do we handle the actual members? Well, the cool thing is that with WordPress, you have pretty much a user management set up right there, in that you can have, it handles users, it handles subscriptions, and what have you. Now, the way we do it, and a lot of people do it, is they also use some sort of membership software to control who has access to what and everything else. There's a couple of really good ones out there that I recommend. S2 Member is free. The base version is free. And if you're using anything like JVZoo as your payment processor or PayPal, the free version actually allows you to use that no problem. In fact, they have very specific settings so that this can handle all of your integration. Things like drip feeding pages out, restricting certain levels, membership levels to certain products and everything else. The cool thing is it's free and you can set up with PayPal literally very quickly and have a members area set up very, very fast indeed. Now, there is a pro version of that allows you then to integrate with other payment platforms like PayPal Pro, Authorize.net, ClickBank, and everything else. And that's great. And it's actually very cost effective. It's actually one of my favorite little tools. Now, the one I use for almost everything I do, including my member sites, my payment systems for my products and everything else, is called Wishlist Member. Now again, this is a premium one. It is a little more expensive. It has, I mean, put it this way, there's lots of different solutions for handling the members per se directly. And we, why reinvent the wheel? That's why we we recommend S2 Member. In fact, some of the other member systems or sales page creation systems pretty much based on S2 Member. And again, it's all free. You can grab it right here. The one I use is, let's say, Wishlist Member, and it's actually not bad if you want to use one domain. If you want to use unlimited domains, it's a little more expensive. But again, for free, you can't beat that. And there's other ones like A Member. We integrate with them all. They can all be used with Profit Builder, no problem at all. All you've got to do, hook them up, connect them to the pages, and between WordPress and Profit Builder, everything is handled. So again, if you want to start off basic, low key, low cost, then using S2 Member along with something like JVZoo if you want to use affiliate program is very, very cool indeed. If you want to go higher end, yeah, you can grab one of the higher end packages. So let's actually just assume that we've got this, we've installed the templates. Let's actually just go ahead. I'm going to install S2 Member just very, very quickly. So just come over here and then S2 Member. Now, I'm not going to go through a detailed tutorial on how to use S2 Member. And there's lots, by the way, there's lots of other plugins available publicly for this as well, which is great. But I'm just going to go install this now. And then what we're going to do is going to set up a members dashboard. Now, I'm just going to activate that right now. And you'll see that pop up on the left-hand side. And we're good to go. But let's go actually set up our core pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Add New. We want a members dashboard, and we want to also create a kind of a training video area as well. We're going to just set up a dashboard and a training video. However else you want to set up the rest of the site is entirely up to you. But I'm just going to show you the basics there. So we'll click on Pages, Add New. Let's set that up. And we'll call this Dashboard. Okay, and again, same process we've done before. We'll change, actually in this case, I'm going to leave the menus and footers actually on. And I'm going to hide the top bar because we don't per se need that. And leave the menu on. Hide the breadcrumbs, we don't really need those. And we'll also remove the page padding. So I'm going to leave the menu and footer on, so slightly different this time. And again, we've got a default some stuff in here in settings. Oh, it's saying, hey, we've got to go set up the basics of S2 Member. So let's actually go do that real quick. Okay, so we'll just go to General Options. And again, we can choose whether we want free levels. And let's go to General Options. This is the quick start guide. I'm not going to, like I say, put you through an entire S2 Member tutorial, but you can get the basics of it. Watch the videos from S2 Member, I mean, and go through these. It is honestly pretty simple. So let's see. I'm trying to, now it's been a while since I used this. So open registration, no, do not allow open registration, no. Membership levels. So we'll call it free subscriber, bronze, and everything else. That's fine. And I'm fine with that. Login registration and design. Login welcome page. Members options. Okay, members options page. We haven't set one up yet. It does recommend you actually set up a page for members to sign up. So what we'll do, I'm just going to create a blank page real quick. This is so they can change their subscriptions and stuff like that. So we'll just call it members options. This is also where people tend to actually go buy. So this could also be your sales page, for example. But we'll just set that up for now, just so it doesn't complain. And actually, I'll have to go do this again. Okay. So again, read through the instructions, set it up with any of your main pages. I'm just going to save all pages and see if it still complains. It shouldn't do, should be fairly simple. Okay, cool. So we'll set up the dashboard, go back over here, and then we'll launch the actual, just wanted to make sure I saved it. And you can see this dashboard, who is allowed to go see it. Okay, let's restrict access. Remember, level 0 was our free level, so to see this dashboard, maybe we don't have a free level, you have to be at least level 1 or greater. So there you go. And then you can also set up all sorts of complicated API stuff. That's it. We've now restricted this page. Now let's actually go create the page. I just want to update it, make sure it's good. Now, as admin, we can see it, so that's always a good sign. I'll just click Profit Builder, and let's launch the editor. Now what we'll do is we'll go over to the Profit Builder and load up the editor. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of those templates that we've already got in our arsenal and just load it straight in. So I'm going to click Load Page, and then Load Template, and we'll take one of those ones that we had right at the bottom, the Synchro. Members Homepage, click Load, and there we go. Now the cool thing is we've got no menu assigned at the moment, but you can set this up as you see fit. You've got your logo there. You can assign, for example, a members logo. Let's have a look. We haven't actually created a members menu yet, so you go into your appearance and menus, create one, and boom, you just assign your menu, say how you like all the items, what you want to do with it, and there you go. You've got your members dashboard. You can see down here, for example, your welcome video if you want to put one in. Welcome to, we just used an example, welcome to Profit Builder, and boom, boom, boom. For example, there's download your product, watch the training videos, download a manual. Here's some bonuses you may be giving away, so we've got sections for those as well. Here's your training videos, boom, 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 and then if you want to have another call to action, maybe a live training webinar, you're good to go. Okay, great. Now we've already assigned that this is level 1 or more. Okay, great, perfect members page already built for us, and you can customize and tweak the colors and whatever you want. Make it consistent with your front end, maybe. If we use for example, the Fire, the $1 Million Sales Page Fire Edition in one of the previous videos. Well, this kind of color scheme goes in line with that. Maybe I want, a sexier background. Well, I can add a graphical background or something like that. Whatever you want to do. Again, lots of these elements have some beautiful and easy to use settings. So just customize it, make it look sexy, or have someone else do it if you don't want to. Whatever you want to do. It's very, very powerful and easy to get to use. So, okay, let's go now. Now we've got that. Let's go actually create an actual training page. So I'm just going to go add new again. You'll see it's very, very easy to get used to. Once you've done this a few times, you'll be whizzing through this. So we'll just call this video 1. Getting started. Assuming that we've mapped out what we want as our training area. So again, I'm going to take the same base thing. So we'll hide the menu, hide the top bar, hide breadcrumbs, remove page padding, and we'll hide the footer as well. Let's just do that. Obviously, you want it consistent. You want to do what you've done on the front end, on the back end. I'm just doing this for fun, changing things up a little bit. Again, what do I want this to be? I want this to be paid customers only, not free customers. Now, there are some different strategies. Again, if you're part of the inner circle, we cover all sorts of member strategies and all sorts of complex stuff. Again, I don't want to spend 5 days explaining how to set up incredible recurring income. Again, if you're a member of the inner circle, we've got tons and tons of training on some of our advanced marketing tactics. This is the way you apply it, but the advanced tactics and everything else, we cover that in the inner circle every week. We do live sessions and what have you. So if you're not a member of the inner circle, it's very much worthwhile taking a look at that. Okay, so let's go edit this page, and now let's deploy a training page. So I'm in here and just waiting for the page to load. We want our blank page, and when that loads, took a second there. Okay, so we'll go to templates and we'll go to a training page, Synchro training page, load. And Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your aunt. So remove that menu because it was a misassigned menu, but there you go. There's an example of a training page. Just put your video in, drop your video in, change the title, and you're good to go. Link it up, then you can link this button to each of the next buttons or videos. Sorry, and then you get the idea. Boom, there's my members area. It's now locked up with everything else. It's now restricted. You have to see these pages or be a member to get to these pages. In fact, what we'll do, just real quick, I'll copy this link address and I'm going to come open in a new browser, one where I'm not logged in, I don't believe. We'll find out in a second. So 2 seconds. Now this would be it would have redirected me to the sales page because I'm not logged in. Or, hey, you're not a member, go sign up. So this is where you would actually redirect that members option page I was talking about to a sales page. Where can they go get access? And again, if you want to, you can also redirect it to a login page so that the only way they can get that is by logging in. So again, it's all protected. Your members area is ready to go. So again, very, very powerful, very simple way to integrate Profit Builder in with a membership. You can set up your payment system and you are ready to rock. So there you go. That's how you use Profit Builder to build incredible membership portals very, very quickly indeed.